The Toyota Corolla Cross is one of the best-selling compact SUVs on the market, but we've found 7 reasons why buying one could turn out to be a decision you'll regret from day one. If you're about to spend $30,000 or more on a new crossover and the Corolla Cross is sitting at the top of your list, what you're about to hear could save you from a purchase that looks smart on paper but falls short in real life. Most buyers assume Toyota's reliability reputation makes this the safe, sensible choice, but several direct rivals are offering more space, a more refined interior, and a far more enjoyable driving experience for the same money or less. Number 7. Weak and noisy gas engine. The moment most Corolla Cross buyers catch their first real surprise is on the highway, specifically when they need the car to respond quickly and realize the engine has very different ideas about the timeline. Think about a situation most drivers know well. You're merging onto a busy interstate, the gap is closing, and you need power right now. That's exactly the kind of situation where the Corolla Cross's gas powertrain is going to let you down. Working with a 2.0-liter 4-cylinder rated at 169 horsepower, independent testing puts the all-wheel drive variant at 9.2 to 9.6 seconds from 0 to 60. Passing at highway speeds becomes a planning exercise rather than a confident move. Under hard acceleration, the engine tends to get coarse and buzzy. Refinement disappears under load. The hybrid variant tells a completely different story, hitting 60 in 7.5 seconds. For city commuting, the gas engine gets the job done. But for anyone logging real highway miles, the lack of punch is going to register as a constant frustration. A slow engine is one thing, but wait until you see what's happening inside the cabin, because that's where the disappointment is really starting to stack up. Number 6. Disappointing interior quality. Interior quality starts revealing itself slowly, first in the way a surface feels, then in the way the whole space reads after a few weeks of daily use. In the Corolla Cross, that process isn't working in the buyer's favor across base and mid-level trims. Hard plastic dominates the cabin. The dashboard, door panels, and surrounding trim lean firmly toward functional rather than refined. Car and Driver has described the experience as simple, businesslike, and utilitarian. Some materials are feeling less robust than buyers expect from Toyota, with cargo area flooring drawing particular criticism for thin, inexpensive-feeling construction. Toyota's recent updates did bring genuine improvements to higher trims. Softex-trimmed upholstery, better surfaces, and a more polished look are available if you're stepping up in the lineup. But lower trims haven't benefited nearly enough, and the hard surface experience remains the reality for most buyers. The interior alone is enough to give buyers pause, but the transmission raises entirely different concerns that show up on every single drive. Number 5. The CVT problem. A continuously variable transmission finds the ideal ratio at any moment without fixed gear steps. Genuinely efficient, and in stop-and-go urban traffic, the smooth delivery does exactly what it was built to do. The problem is what happens when more is demanded. Under hard acceleration, the CVT holds RPM at a sustained high level, rather than stepping through gears. This is the rubber band effect. The engine is working loud and hard, but the sense of forward progress simply isn't matching the noise being made. That disconnect registers immediately for anyone coming from a traditional automatic. On a highway on-ramp or modest incline, the engine locks into a flat, monotonous note that makes the powertrain sound strained rather than composed. It's a consistent presence on any drive, demanding real effort from the engine. The CVT does contribute genuinely to the Corolla Cross's competitive fuel economy, and around-town smoothness is one of this crossover's better qualities. But the CVT issues are something you're feeling from the driver's seat. Rear passengers are dealing with something more physical, and it's going to matter a lot more to families than most buyers expect. Number 4. Rear passenger space. The SUV label carries a clear expectation: more room, better practicality. Most buyers settling into the back of a Corolla Cross are going to find that the label hasn't carried all of those qualities along with it. Picture a typical family road trip. Within the first 30 minutes, someone in the back is going to start shifting around looking for more legroom, and they're not going to find it. Rear legroom sits at just 32 inches, well behind the Volkswagen Taos at 37.9 inches, and the Subaru Crosstrek offering 4.5 more inches. A 6-foot adult is going to feel that gap on anything beyond a short city trip. The narrower lower door cutout makes fitting a larger car seat genuinely challenging, turning a minor inconvenience into a daily practical obstacle for families with young children. The Corolla Cross shares its platform with the standard Corolla sedan. The elevated ride height is there, but the interior volume buyers associate with crossover ownership isn't following along. Limited rear space is already a significant strike, but it's made worse by the way this vehicle behaves on the road, which affects every single person in every single seat. Number 3. Dull handling and ride quality. Nobody buying a Corolla Cross is expecting sports car dynamics, But there's a real difference between composed and comfortable and simply disconnected. And this vehicle spends considerable time on the wrong side of that line. The steering is soft, light, and offering very little feedback from the road. Inputs go in, the car responds, but the information flowing back to the driver is minimal. The result is noticeable body roll through corners and a general sense of floating rather than planted confidence. Base front-wheel drive gas models use a different rear suspension design compared to all-wheel drive and hybrid variants, meaning ride quality isn't consistent across the lineup. Entry-level buyers are getting a noticeably less settled experience, a detail that rarely surfaces during the sales process. For calm city commuting, the Corolla Cross manages adequately, but in a segment where competitors are delivering both comfort and road engagement, this crossover is settling for just one. Dull handling is something you adapt to over time. The next issue is harder to tune out because it's there every time the speedometer climbs past 50. Number 2. Cabin noise. Anyone who has driven a noisy vehicle on a long trip knows how that experience ends. Exhausted, irritable, and wondering how something that felt fine around town became an endurance test at highway speeds. That's the situation many Corolla Cross owners are describing once they move past their first few short commutes. Road noise enters the cabin at highway speeds in a way most rivals are managing to prevent. Owner feedback is consistent. Conversations are getting louder, audio systems are turned up, and longer trips are arriving with noticeable fatigue. Over 2 hours at highway speed, the cabin noise occupies real mental bandwidth and makes the interior feel far less refined than its price tag suggests. Hard acceleration adds CVT drone and engine strain on top, a layered noise profile that sits closer to utilitarian than polished. Toyota has introduced insulation improvements in newer models, and those updates are helping. But the gap between this vehicle and quieter alternatives hasn't fully closed yet. With all of these drawbacks adding up, the real question becomes whether the market is offering something better. And the answer is going to make the decision considerably easier. Number 1. Plenty of solid alternatives. One thing deserves to be said directly before the final point: the Corolla Cross is not a bad vehicle. Toyota's reliability record is genuine. The hybrid variant is genuinely efficient. And for buyers whose needs fit what this crossover offers, it's a defensible purchase. But the compact SUV segment is one of the most competitive in the market right now. The Volkswagen Taos brings more rear legroom, a more refined interior, and a more satisfying powertrain at a comparable price. The Subaru Crosstrek offers better rear passenger space and a more capable all-wheel drive system. The Honda HR-V delivers interior practicality that the Corolla Cross simply can't match. None of these rivals is perfect. Every vehicle in this category involves trade-offs. But for the asking price of a well-equipped Corolla Cross, the segment is full of options that directly address the weaknesses covered in this video. The Toyota badge carries real weight. It's just not carrying enough to override what the competition is putting forward when the comparison is made honestly. The Toyota Corolla Cross does a lot of things adequately, but in a segment this competitive, adequate is no longer enough. A gas engine that struggles at highway speeds, an interior that feels behind its price point, a CVT that drains enjoyment from every demanding drive, rear passenger space that doesn't live up to the SUV label, handling that keeps the driver disconnected from the road, cabin noise that turns long trips into endurance tests, and a market full of alternatives solving most of these problems for the same money or less. The reliability reputation is real, and the hybrid variant is worth considering if this crossover is still on the list. But for anyone who hasn't signed anything yet, the segment is offering too many stronger options to settle for a vehicle delivering a mid-tier experience at a premium price. Speaking of the alternatives, once again, there are so many great options around, and the whole point is to find one that meets your requirements. If you're up for something practical and adventure-ready, with a solid reliability score, you definitely want to check out our video about the key updates on this year's Subaru Crosstrek. Famous for its excellent all-wheel drive system, the Crosstrek is now also available as a hybrid, with impressive miles per gallon ratings that don't compromise the model's adventurous spirit.